Hi, everyone. I got a question for you, like I often do. When was the last time you actually experienced delight and surprise? Have you been actively looking for it? Delight and surprise, that moment when something is like, oh, that's really cool. And you get really curious really fast, and everything else kind of around you, maybe the hustle and bustle in the day, or the 10-minute sweaty palm conversation you either just had or are going to have with, say, an employee or a client, all of a sudden just melts away. It just disappears. Your blood pressure comes down, your interest goes up, and your heart kind of feels, your chest kind of expands, right? Have you had a moment like that lately? How about today? Would you like one of those? I think it would be just great. So here's the thing, here's what inspired me. In our neighborhood here in the Dallas area, a pair of bald eagles, now named Nick and Nora, have taken up residence and built a nest over in the trees over a soccer field, a very popular one. And it is absolutely mesmerizing for those of us who are here in the neighborhood and those who are navigating around the area, going, "Why the heck is this thing all cordoned off?" And then the signs started going up. And it was, I just discovered this yesterday, and I will tell you, the things that were going on in my world just fell away. And I did a U-E with the car and pulled into the one parking lot that was available next to the park. And I put my mask on and I walked up to somebody, and there are all these people out with photographers way across the street, um, with kind of a bird's eye view, so to speak, pun intended, of the nest. And it's a big doggone nest. Whole bunch of people are gathered. They've got their lawn chairs. Some of them got their cameras, their binoculars. And you know something? Everything that I was navigating through in that moment just fell away. Because here we are. I'm like, what the heck's going on? I see the signs that says Eagles Are Protected Park is temporarily closed. And I'm like, ooh, I got to go learn more. Pulled in and discovered the tale of Nick and Nora. And I realized as I was stepping away from that, what an absolute surprise and delight for me that just lifted my day. All of a sudden, all this stuff that was around, my breathing calmed down. I was a little less anxious. I probably, if you measured my blood pressure, it would have come down. And I thought, you know something? How often do we take a minute to just notice, get out of our own heads, take a breath, and notice what's going on around us? Now, it could be something, and I'm inviting you into this as a way to, one, become more present. And why do we do that? To create some space in ourselves so we can think better, we can process better. Maybe we can be more present to the human or perhaps the pet that's across from us. Give ourselves some space to, maybe our brain gets to work out a tricky situation we're in, but we're just creating space for it, and we're lifting our hearts. Yeah, creating space and lifting our hearts. So I would invite you and ask by asking you the question, when was the last time you experienced surprise and delight? Now, it may not be a pair of bald eagles that you didn't know about until yesterday. It could be, checking in on a grandbaby, right? And all of a sudden you find out, grandbaby has just formed the first words, and there in the background is your FaceTiming your family member, and you hear da 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 da. Wow, surprise and delight, right? Or you look up in the sky and you just happen to notice, I'm kind of into birds this week. Don't know why. You see this amazing kind of flock of birds that orchestrates itself. And we take that all for granted, but it's just that moment of, wow, that's really cool. I wonder how they do that. Yeah. Or just sitting, in the sun, if it's been a cold day and you feel the warmth on your face. It's like, oh, isn't that great? That moment that you hadn't expected, but you allowed yourself to take. You stepped into the present moment and said, you know something? I'm just going to pause here. And you allow yourself just something lovely to happen. Just lovely. So that's the practice I invite you into this week, look for opportunities, create moments where you could be surprised and delighted. Could be the tiniest thing, could be something, significant for you. Doesn't matter. The important part is that you get present, take the breath, and look for what happens around you, and allow that to fill your heart, fill your soul, help you feel good. Because boy, the physiological, the emotional, the mental, the psychological stuff, just all relaxes when we allow ourselves to do that. So give it a try. Let me know how you do. If there are moments that you'd like to share, let me know. I would love to hear from you. Oh, by the way, this is Nancy Hart, Whole Heart Evolution. You're a certified life mastery consultant and now certified mindfulness teacher. Very excited about that. I'll be weaving that into our work as we're moving forward. All right, everybody, that's it for now. Take care. Have a great week. Let me know what surprise and delights you. Take care, all. Bye-bye.